My good friends and patient enjoyers of elderly Grignr, welcome to Crusader Kings 3. As you're watching this when the previous episode hasn't been uploaded, it's sat on my hard drive, I'm looking at it right now, and I have no internet. So instead of me sitting here just pressing refresh over and over and over on a hotspot, as I've been doing for the last 3 hours solidly, but instead of tearing my hair out, I've decided I will return to Grignr. Because, much like myself, yesterday Grignr gave up a lot of hope in his life. We were defeated by Winterhold, made into a vassal. We had raiders turn up the second we started rebuilding and steal everything, murder a bunch of Grignr's courtiers. His wife, his first wife, Barian, died of internal injuries. And then to top it all off, his son and heir, Grignr Grignarson, the nameless Grignr, died. You know what? We should call him that, Grignr Grignarson. Grignr the Nameless Grignarson. He shall not die without a name. I understand the slightly paradoxical nature of that. And now, it's clan head Grignr himself, a vassal under Winterhold, but he can still raid freely. And raid freely is what we did, because after all that happened, it took a single spark of hope. But there was a random raid, I think it was over here in Olvelothi. We were able to get some loot. And from there, we raided again, and again, and again. We were able to rebuild the barbarians that I threw to the side and said, nah, we won't need those, so we spent the money on that one. We have grizzled veterans who we've almost entirely used up, but now we're going to save up, and this time Grignr's going to be sensible, and he's going to save up and buy himself hunting grounds. With that, we can start getting a tiny little dribble, for lack of a better word, of taxes. From there, the world is our oyster. Maybe eventually we can construct something in Serpentstone Island, maybe even a city or a proper castle. I don't know, what is this right now? It does count as a castle in the capital, fair enough. We can do something at some point, but right now our backs are still up against the wall somewhat, and I thought, let's carry on. We've done good stuff. We can see this through. He is 61 years of age. He has 6 children. Of course, he is his new son and heir is Grignr Dragonspeaker, who is the insane zealot. Remember, as a boy, he was preaching to other children in the yard about how much he loves the dragons and things like that. Then he's got Alderman Grignr, his daughter, the Snow Queen. We've got Grignr Wellspoken, who is the boy doing the diplomacy education. Then we've got 2 unnicknamed Grigners. One of which looks, he's clearly eaten all the food at the dinner table, because this one is far punier by comparison. Very strange. All of them have got some level of strength training, though, which is pretty nice. Anyway, what we have to do is sit and wait for our levies to reinforce, as per usual. However, look at this, though. What a great time to be alive. Our berserkers are reinforcing. We're making 0.4 gold per month. It's a Grignr day that I never thought would Grignr happen, but here we are. So what we're going to do then, again, I'll do a little light editing today. We will skip to when those are reinforced, and we will give it a goddamn go. We will give this a good effort. Ooh. Oh, my guy. He's been overwhelmed by stress. What is that? Stress level 2 of 3? Oh my god, he might just die of the stress at this point. I get it. I understand after today. Oh, look, we're up to +1 gold per month. This is staggering. I guess the man-at-arms are fully reinforced then. Every day seems to slip away from me recently, a never-ending train of greedy petitioners and difficult decisions. Grignr's chest tightens as another steps forward. Grignr's fingers itch and tingle at the tips, and Grignr's eyes feel too small for his skull. Grignr needs to get away from this just for a little while. Grignr needs to talk to someone, anyone, really talk and feel like they understand me. Grignr may become a profligate. He will spend all of his money on a bunch of furniture, or he will have a drink. We've gone a drinking binge for 3 years. Unfortunately, that's -1 stewardship, -1 learning. Not less relevant. He gets a moderate health penalty. It will take him away from severe penalty, so it is technically healthy for him to go on this binge drinking. Or he becomes melancholic and says how much he hates everything. There's an 80% chance he gains 50 more stress. I think we've just got to go for the drink. If anybody knows how to drink well, it's Grignr Grignarson, for better or worse. Oh, this music is so sad. I feel like we're in the twilight years of an old man who had responsibility thrust on his shoulders, and he was just simply not prepared for any of it. He's making, look at the cash we're bringing in, though. 1.2 tax. The reason we're only making 1 is I presume we're paying, oh no, man-at-arms is -0.1, and then it's rounding. I was going to say maybe we're paying some money to our liege. Wow. This is so sad. I just want him to get some glory before he dies. This is horrible. This is really horrible for the poor old guy. Well, let's do it. Let's raise all the troops. 520 eager raiders ready to try and make Grignr proud. And my God, make him proud you will. Just trying your best is good enough for Grignr. This place we could potentially raid. They've already been raided. This is the big problem, of course. We're competing with a lot of other people. Now, Dawn Isles we had luck with before. Because we were able to land there, they weren't able to stop our troops. Bear in mind, Grignr, or at least he was. He's a little bit older now. He's actually a pretty alright commander. We raiding? Wait, what's your garrison? Why are we not raiding? Every time I feel like I understand, I suddenly don't. Yeah, why can't we raid that, though? That's just like a town, right? Oh, wait. I'm a fool. It's our domain. Oh, my God. Grignr comes of age. He became a military engineer. That's part of... Oh, no, it's part of Dawnstar. Oh, no, Winterhold is part of Dawnstar. I'm an idiot. I'm raiding our own people. We could go for here in the Silent Isles. That's Grignr's fault. Don't blame him. In our latest correspondence, Lineman Vicken of the Broken Cape made a mention of passing about the subtleties of court intrigues if the subject would interest me. Grignr would not care. Would appreciate if we kept to more relevant topics. Grignr would not give a shit about court intrigue. Oh! Grignr son is upset. Send for a physician. No, we can't afford a physician. We actually... Oh my God! Additional taxes, 65. Your steward's average skill led to this windfall. The steward just found 65 gold hiding behind a sofa. Holy shit. We can't build because popular opinion needs to be positive. Okay. What if we drop taxes on them? Well, that doesn't really make much sense, because if we drop bloody taxes, we're just going to cancel it out by building the hunting grounds, though. Cultural acceptance minus 16, extortionate taxes and extortionate service requirements. They actually quite like him because of the bandits we've got rid of. The locals are pacified, we're gregarious, but it's just not enough. We're going to have to drop maybe the service requirements. Then we're training troops for troops. Would I rather trade levies, though, for... Because the taxes we get from the extortionate taxes and building this outpost... Let's do it. That takes down to -1. And then when the control pops up, hopefully that will equal out. Because then, in theory... Oh, man. In theory, we can spend that money instead on levies. Yes, this is good. Instead on levies, we could spend it on man-at-arms or something like that. My son Grignr has been wounded. I'm sorry, there's nothing that we can do. Right, so if Grignr fights this, he's got 23 advantage. What about you? The chances are even. Oh, shit, they've got more man-at-arms cancer. We're a better quality army, and look at the troops. Oh, yeah, no, we easily thwomp them then. Raid, get out. Look at these successful raids. This is what we like to see. A night to forget. By Alduin, this party is boiling. Boring. Just must have been the worst host the world has ever seen. How can mortal men be expected to enjoy this snoring celebration of mediocrity? That's a big word for Grignr. I think this is his diplomat saying this. Grignr's eyes cast about the room looking for a diversion. Any diversion. In the corner, Firain stares daggers at me. I've got to do something to get this evening dragging. Hey, Firain, want to hear what I think of you? Or Grignr offers her a dance. 99% chance that Grignr ruins her party. No, Grignr would... I think at this point he's old and cranky and would probably scream obscenities at her. Oh, shit, she became our rival. Oh, God, I think Grignr's got 2 rivals, so I think the elf that was his marshal that he fired, eventually that relationship, yeah, just degraded into becoming a rivalry. This lady's been here since before Grignr was, and then, of course, that lady that we just got there. Grignr elf hater. Right, what about her? What about this person? Sorry, surely we can raid this and get out. Oh, no, we're going to smash them. Oh. Loot. We love the loot. Go. Loot it all. Loot it all. We take this. This is mine. And then we move here. Oh, my God. We've just got 52 gold from raiding. Hope returns to my heart. Holy shit. And if we're doing this, this is really, I mean, to be fair, as a tutorial device, this has been phenomenal. This has really hammered it into me how to raid in this game. Because like I said at the end of the last episode, CK2's raiding was so overpowered and so easy and so safe. But this, though, your raider blood also impacts your family, granting you 3 renown. This, though, is a different kettle of fish. And now that I've learned how to do this, you imagine how powerful, how unstoppable I'm going to be when I've got an army 10 times this size. Oh, request a new round priest. We can actually afford it. And you know what? Bloody hell, let's do it. Join me. Join me. Okay, what can you do? You can, yeah, that seems good. Piety is up per month. Fine. How are we doing? Popular opinion plus 29. Holy shit, we can actually build something too. It's coming up, Grignr. I told you. This is the redemption arc after all this bloody time. My man, he does not endorse me. He can eat my Grignr nuts. Disband. We've unlocked a new martial lifestyle perk. This person... Oh, we captured a really high-value prisoner, 75 gold. I can't believe all my strategies are finally coming into fruition. Oh my god, we did take plunder, didn't we? Naval speed 25%, mix unit... Wait, no, does naval speed... Hold on. Does naval speed affect embarking? Does movement speed affect embarking? Because one of those might be fantastic. You know what? I'm actually going to bloody Google it. Is the internet good enough for me to Google it? Let's take a look. Come on. You've got the stars have got to align. It might take a while to load, so I might have to edit this out. Oh my god, it's actually loading. Naval embarkment costs too little, is too fast. Transport ships. Oh, I just wanted to know whether or not. I just wanted to know if either of that affected embarkment speed. I'm not going to risk loading up the wiki or anything else. We're just going to go engineer for destruction, and then after that we'll take mixed units tactics. I think Grignr is going to live a while. If we've just got to try and sort his life out here. Maybe we could go hunting. 67 gold. Oh, it's enormous. But to be fair, hunting loses 68 stress. Hunting can bring money back, and I can't spend money on anything else right now. We could spend it on some troops. Actually, shit, we could spend it on troops. Another size of berserkers, or do we go for something for the counter? Like housecarls are pretty sick, aren't they? Terrain effects are much better in the frost as well in glacial tundra, which is where we're raiding in 97 gold. Light footman. We just need something that will help with the raiding. I'd like to save it for housecarls. I think we'll go light footman for now. Because, look, we can afford that very handily. So that's another 100 troops to add to our list. Oh, shit. My courtier, de Gargle, is the first to see it. The powerful wolf is hard to distinguish from its surroundings, but it's observing us through the undergrowth. Grignr locks eyes with the animal, and it is almost as if Grignr can sense Grignr's intention, for it takes off. We ride. He loses another 23 stress. He's down to stress level 1. I'm telling you, this is the Grignr redemption art. My world narrows to the nature surrounding us as we follow the wolf on its escape through a ravine, riding side by side with Gargle. That's the noise the guards in Oblivion shout when they attack you. Garr! I can hear the dogs barking, men shouting. Excitement flows through me as we slowly get in our quarry. We must press on another 75 prestige. Come on, Grignr. Oh, it disappears. Damn it, we didn't get anything, but we got a lot of prestige. You know what? He lost a huge amount of stress from that. And another 150 prestige. Was that worth the money when we could have paid for more troops? Let the man live his life. He's had a very dark life up to this point. Failure after failure, inheriting our pirate fleet that he had no experience with. And he's finally coming into his own. Let him enjoy it. Let him cook a little bit. Come on now. This is looking good though, eh? I'm feeling just so much more. Look, the stress is absolutely sapping away. Can he give up the drink? Is that possible? Indulge in drink. No, can we just make him like cast it aside, get rid of it? We could even get a winter specialist to court. Kalmar Highkeel. They do join your court. It's not like you hire them and then they just, I thought he was wounded then. I was going to say, I'd like my money back, please. So they will join us. They don't just arrive as a guest to our court. What can I petition the liege for? For a gift? Grignr can turn up in his court and demand they give him something. Maybe they could fight. Ooh. King Grom the Authentic of Winterhold. You know what? Maybe we will petition him. We can send him a poem. Oh, I like that. That's a cool interaction. Grignr wouldn't. If you remember, Grignr is a skald. Now, Grignr is the only poet in the whole of Tamriel who can't read but can write. It's a very confusing situation. I think we let the troops rebuild. This is probably giving Grignr a whole new lease on life. It's probably reinvigorating the old guy. Finally, for the first time in years, he's feeling like he's met his true calling. The hunting lodges are complete, almost as all of our troops have reinforced here. 1.8 gold per month. This is lunacy. We could afford some really big levies now. Oh, and of course, that's not just bringing in 0.2 gold per month, though, is it? Because then it's going to be impacted by the bloody taxes afterwards. So it's significant. It's not significantly more. Let's not over-egg the pudding here. It's 50% more, so it's 0.3 per month, which isn't that massive. Defender advantage would be good for fighting off. Wow, there's literally like 2 more buildings we could build in the whole isle, and that's it. What are we going to do with the money at that point? If we could upgrade this, we need plantations. Problem is, because we're an Atmoran culture, which is an old extinct culture, I'm not really sure we can do much with it. Who is our cultural head? No cultural head because there's no counties of our culture. We'd have to convert this to Atmoran. What happened to my core priest? Did he already die? What a fanny. I don't really know. Anyway, Grignr Grignerson. Oh, that's Grignr's granddaughter. Should be educated by Grignr, of course. And then, can we educate her? She's already been educated in martial. This is fantastic. She's actually coming out pretty well. She's strong. She's athletic. She's got the Grignr genes, I think. Very nice. Your granddaughter award. So that is Grignr's heir's only child. So that could be Grignr's future heir right there. Whoa. Okay. Having served me faithfully as steward, I entrusted Celt with the ability to travel freely in my court. However, I learned she was taking advantage of my hospitality with being indiscreet with my son, Grignr the Well-Spoken. She has had an affair. She's a 69-year-old woman. Of course she is. Of course she is. Be a shame if this got out, wouldn't it? Just. Alright, well, whatever. That's Grignr. Grignr wouldn't care about that type of thing. That's really not his concern. We've almost got total control back over of Grignr's folly. This is a beautiful occasion. You've got to admit, this is a nice time. We could even buy more man-at-arms. I don't want any more footmen. I want to get, like, counters going. So we'll save up for the housecarls next, because I think they're... What's their reinforced cost, though? Ooh, they're bloody expensive. Oh my god, their full maintenance is so expensive. Full maintenance for light footmen is 0.36, but the housecarls is 1.38. That's a bit much. Maybe we'll just go with like pikemen, bowmen, something like that. Something boring. Do they hit hard? Oh, they've got screen as well. They're cool, but that's expensive. Maybe a little bit too much. Let's raise the troops. 6, 9, 5. Oh, Grignr. Grignr, dust off your armor. It's your time to go out there, my friend. It's your time to go out there and prove to the world. Where do we head to now? Is Bleak Rock Isle raidable? Because they've raided us on many an occasion, and I would like to repay the favor. I think that's only reasonable and fair. A familiar reflection. Wow, it is like looking in the mirror, isn't it? I remember the day when my son, Grignr Dragon... Grignr remembers the day when his son, Grignr Dragonspeaker, was born. His implacable son. Memories like these bring Grignr comfort, no matter what happens. Grignr knows that Grignr's family is there for Grignr, and that House Grignerson stands strong. Greetings, it is I, Grignr, son of Grignr, father of Grignr. Grignr whispers under his breath. Grignr, you're not allowed to use, first-person pronouns, so we're going to have to get rid of that. I will treasure the thought, or Grignr Dragonspeaker deserves a gift for his loyalty. Oh, that's kind of nice. I'm happy to do that. Why aren't we raiding here? I still don't think I understand how raiding works, to be blunt. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, are they also now... They're also part of Winterhold. That's why they haven't raided us anymore, because Winterhold's grabbed them too. That's twice you've got me with that. The whole of Solstheim has been raided except for up here. How many troops have you got? 2,000 now. We're good. Right, let's head back to our old islands then. Schvelfold has unraided. Is that the right word? I think that's... Do you think they do that with hard drives? It was not raided anymore. That's the point. Okay, let's head over to maybe Volkahar. God damn. It feels weird just to be like, yeah, I'm going to go here and raid today. Okay, get the cash, get out. Oh my god. It must be movement speed, right? Where you embark? I think it must be. Ooh! We captured High Chieftain Logren's mother. Well, that'll piss him off. What about Greyhome? Yes. Oh my god, I've ascended. Overtaxation causes banditry. Nah, it doesn't. You must be mistaken. What are we like? We're up to 38 gold. Oh, Grignr. Grignr, my friend, I think we've done it. What about this island here? This looks like a juicy island to raid. How many troops have you got? Prince Coric, 102. Oh, it's a bad day to be Prince Coric. Grom is being attacked by Leader Forstag. Leader Forstag? Oh, it's a peasant revolt. Boom. That's already been raided. But you know what? This is ours now. 53 gold in our pocket. Do I keep gambling? I can't stop myself. It's just too lucrative. Stronghold of Stonetooth. Look at this. I was thinking like, Balfiera, the Adamantine Tell might be a good place to raid, because, I mean, they're not going to get any reinforcements easily, but like, all these islands around Daggerfall are really doing good things for us. Look at this. 112! Oh my god! Ah, I'm rich. I'm actually rich. We've actually done it. We had to sail halfway across the known world. But this is such a... Oh! Don't take my treasure. Yes, fuck you. Nobody takes my treasure. It's my treasure now. Oh my god, we've done it. 112 out of 96. We lost some troops. Come back. Come back home. Can you imagine? Grignr leaves for a year. And he says, I'm going to take my new troops and I'm going to bring back treasure. And then he comes back from the other side of the goddamn planet. Almost a continent over. From raiding, like, Daggerfall and Hammerfell. You are the best candidate for a council position. Sorry, you think Grignr is the best candidate for Chancellor of Winterhold? Winterhold must be in more trouble than I thought then. Signed, King Grom of Winterhold. Thank you, King Grom. Grignr's trusting. Grignr accepts your position as Councillor. Maybe it's to try and keep Grignr out of trouble. Oh, we got back. Look at that. Your raiders bring back 141 gold, prestige, and piety in loot and acclaim. Your raider blood also impacts your family, granting you 7 renown. In addition, 28 development growth have been distributed through your various counties, so that's just here, because the development growth is the points between the next development level, so it's barely had any impact whatsoever. We've got up to development 6, though, which is pretty good. Establish a pirate realm. We can actually do it. I don't know that I want Pirate Council elective. Now that I finally got a grip on things, what we're basically saying is if Grignr's descendants aren't amazing... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It sounds like a really fun way to play. Oh, raid speed up 25%. Whoa. Accidentally going down the right route. I didn't even realize that was there. Grignr, you know what? Stand proud, my friend. No more hunched over like a man full of regret. Oh, look at him. Stand tall. Stand proud. Oh, I felt so bad when this started and the sad dirge music was playing and he was lost in the drink and his family members were dying, and now look at him. He still likes the drink, but now it's a drink of celebration, not a drink of sadness and dismay. Oh, what a redemption arc. Oh, I could not be happier. I couldn't be happier. This has really changed my spirits. To celebrate, Grignr's going to marry someone. He can marry all of these lovely men at his court. Except I think Grignr was canonically in this at least. Wait, where's your sexual orientation these days? I have no idea. I swear he was just heterosexual. But I can't even see it. You know what? God damn it. We're going to swap on the highest marshal. He's going to marry whoever it is. Jimmy Wolfsbane. Tons of children. No, not with that attitude. Grignr's going to marry him. Not because of the... oh, shit. You know what? That was actually enormous brain. Because now his husband has 20 marshal. Grignr, stupid as... Look, Grignr's got 9 marshal now because his husband is so good. You've cancelled out Imbecile and Dull. And he's finally learned something. Grignr was like, you are useful. Grignr will marry you, not realizing, of course, the implications of you know, getting married. He doesn't really understand the kind of, the aspect of love and joining 2 souls together in holy marriage. He didn't really care about that. He just wanted to keep them around. And he knows that that's how you keep people around. He's a very simple man. But you know what? Maybe there is love there. Maybe not your normal love, but maybe there's definitely a sense of camaraderie. Because again, I'm pretty sure he was heterosexual when the character was generated, but never mind. That's fine. I like that. Your husband and Duke. That's quite cool. Okay, so, this is amazing, because now he's got 24 commander advantage, making him the best commander in the land. What a fucking redemption arc, though, and all he had to do was get married. We can marry... Okay, so let's ransom off the prisoners. 37 gold there. 10 gold for that. Oh my god, if we hold on, though, that's 150. Because it's his son. And heir. This is... Grignr, you've done it. And with this money, what do we spend it on? Well, of course, more men-at-arms. We could afford the Dragon Priest. We could. If we save up the piety, we could afford the maintenance, but it would bankrupt us, right? If we do that, we go back down to 0. I think... What were the house cards? 1.38. What else are we spending the money on right now, except for troops to help us raid? Go for the house cards. I mean, look at them. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. It's perfect. I mean, it's just amazing. And we can increase the size of these too, because we've got the money overhead. 0.6. Oh my god, we can increase the size again. 0.6. When we can afford it, we can bump those up too. Grignr has gone from a man with almost no troops to a total size of, like, what was that, 463? That's 762, 862. He's got over 1,000 troops now. This man has over 1,000 troops. I need you all to know this. Disband the troops. Reinforce the man-at-arms. Oh! Grignr has come of age. Oh my god! She's a Reaver. This is Grignr's granddaughter. She is a Reaver. She's strong. She's athletic. And she's also a skilled tactician. Holy crap. How did you do that? She must have gone with him and seen his... Grignr is just winning accidentally through pure luck. Luckiest man alive. But she's writing down what he's doing and making an active note of that. She went with him. And she's learned how to be a pirate Reaver, but also his accidentally genius tactics. Frendel May died. Oh, no. He was so friendly. Brilliant. You can join me. To be fair, the reason they're probably all dying is, I don't know if you noticed that, they've all got strength training enabled, which gives them an enormous amount of stress in exchange for strength. Grignr probably has the strongest court on the face of the planet, though, because I'm not sure the AI can take that decision. Look at this. He has gone from stress level 2, like 2.5, right back down to 0. Your health is poor, because he's 70 and he's a drunkard. But you know what? God damn it. One day he will get over this. I believe in him. Let's go out there. Let's let the troops reinforce and let's head out there again. Let's hit them hard, though, this time. He's offering 26. We could say no and save up, but this guy looks kind of old. He's 76, and I worry that he will die before he's able to afford the full ransom cost. So we're not going to do that. Let's get a new realm priest. And let's get a new steward too. Oh god, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm killing them all with too much training. That's the Grignr fleet way, though. You live short lives, but you lead strong lives. And that's what we celebrate. That's what we do here. That's our... Oh, sod off. I don't care that you don't endorse me. How are we looking? 1,147 troops. We can still reinforce a little more. Ooh. Is he going to be the respected expert with a sword or hand Grignr another weapon? No. Grignr isn't attached to the sword, though. He famously bankrupted the realm by having the blacksmiths invent a new, heavier mace. You show them how it's done. Even in his old age, he's still got it. 75 more prestige, 100 more lifestyle experience. This man... I'm so happy with how his saga has ended. What the fuck is going on here? Hello? First time we have Old Veloth Underscar. Some sort of Morrowind war. That might be a good target for our raiders. War declared on Liege. Ooh. For too long I have suffered indignities at the hands of King Brynjolf. I will not stand idly by. No. You're the traitor. Grignr's very trusting. I think he would trust his liege, especially given that he's on the council, right? I think he's still on the council anyway. I'm not sure. Brynjolf absolutely hates us. Wow. Oh, simply just because we're Dragon Cult, though. I suppose that makes sense. I suppose that kind of makes sense, right? Not worshipping the divines like that is probably frowned upon a little bit. Let's raise the troops. We've still got some of our grizzled veterans. I like that a lot, and they're superior quality. Of course they are, because they're Grigners. Right, so Old Veloth are at war, are they? I wonder where in Morrowind we could go for. House Redoran are in the middle of a massive civil war. We could just... honestly, I want to go for Hel's Talvani because they've raided us, and I feel like... Oh, but look at how divided this area is, though. That's hills. Hills. Lordship of Vas, that'll do. 247. If we could come back with a full boatload, I would be so happy. Grignr Wellspoken can marry. Are we going to marry him to Grignr Dragonspeaker's daughter? No. Well, someone with big muscles. Fedel Wraithheart. Yeah, no, I remember her. Cool name. And that's pretty much all Grignr's based every single one of these marriages on. Grignr Grignason can marry... I don't want the family too inbred here. Hold on. Marthelk. Oh, God, they're all a bit shite, aren't they? Fine. It's better to have them married to someone than no one, ultimately. You, Grignr Grignason, can marry Shenya. She's 38. Felky. Gorilda. That's almost gorilla, and they're quite strong. Oh, Grignr Snowqueen. She was married, but her husband seems to have died. Hjalmar Highkeel is quite powerful. There's going to be matrilineal, too. And then Grignr Grignason, Grignr's granddaughter. Heimdall. Is there anybody with anything inheritable? Oh, that's magic. We don't respect that here. Court Priest Nakreen. Man, there's no one good. Again, just anybody's better than no one, right? Is there anybody younger but stronger? Anybody with a strong trait at all? Hockey Wolfsbane. That's a cool name. So you're going to marry him. Because, again, that's pretty much all we're basing all these marriages on, right? Okay, let's do some work here. Because there's a lot of splintered realms and a lot of warfare going on. And I think we could really do some damage over here. Right, first things first, then. We land here. We get the gold, and we get out. Bear in mind, our raid speed is, what, doubled now? So let's do that, hit that, leave. Where would we go next, though? Maybe up to here? That seems kind of safe. Oh, they're raising troops from there. I didn't even realize there was anything there. Oh, they're just raising troops there. Gotcha. Right, because that's their capital that we're attacking. Boom, we've done it, and... Come on. Oh, shit, we're not free, but we are going to win the battle, so it doesn't really matter. Ooh! Grignr's Folly is giving rise to the peasant rabble targeting us. Okay, we're not bothered by that one, are we? Let's go for you. Very nice. Grab it. Get out. Yeah, it's so different to the way CK2 worked, where you would just go ping, ping, ping around the coast, moving between it, like land, ping it, move over, hit the next one, and just go around. But now it's kind of get out fast. It's more about speed than it is about, realistically, how much your boats can carry, right? Oh my god. As I walk through the courtyard, as Grignr walks through the courtyard, rage overcomes Grignr once again. The only thing on his mind recently is when Mistress Fivrain of Firith and Grignr became rivals. Grignr could start a murder scheme. I don't think Grignr would do that. He's not a man that would murder, just behind the scenes. Unless he can fight her with a big axe, that's not his prerogative. He's a very generic idiot barbarian man, okay? That's his words, not mine. Right, okay, so we've hit that one. That's good. We've got some nice isles down here that look like they're easy to pick apart. Wow. This is such a change of pace. All it took was that foot in the door, right? I'm finishing up... Grignr is finishing up with his day's business in the council chambers. He tried to keep up the conversation, but probably fell asleep. Lord Jemmy saunters in with his son. Oh, well, sorry. When Grignr's husband, Lord Jemmy, saunters in with his son, Hokey eagerly at his heels. Grignr puts down his ledger. Grignr was trying to read, knowing no good can come from reading. Jemmy hesitantly remarks upon my appearance. My husband, you are a mighty and powerful clan head, but do not give you respect the authority you deserve. My husband, you are a mighty and powerful clan head, but some do not yet give you the respect you deserve. You need something to demonstrate your authority. How in the hell, Lord Jemmy, can we afford 124 gold? He's at a council meeting. I like to think the steward is sat there begging Grignr. Grignr, don't do it. Do not do... I mean, Jemmy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We simply cannot afford it. Nakreen? Sorry? Nakreen, the court priest, has come forward to say that the marriage between Grignr and Lord Jemmy is consanguineous. Consanguineous. Which is a word that means joined blood, as in they're related, so they need to get divorced. No, this is a lie. He was just basically doing it to get a hook on us. We know we're not married to anybody. This man's a goddamn liar. Okay. Mixed unit tactics. We're going to go for that one for the movement speed, just to see if we can get away a bit quicker. Yeah, okay. I may have fucked this one up. Yep. Oh, I got too greedy. I got too greedy. That's on me. I went for a too much of a dangerous one, unfortunately. Yeah. So the problem with this is they are a little bit too strong around here, aren't they? Let's turn off always raid. And let's just get the hell out. Oh, we could go for this round. They seem quite a small round. Well, let's give it a go, I suppose. We lost all of our cash that we got. It was only 25, so I'm not that bothered. But even then, 25 is a lot of money to Grignr. The man hasn't got any money left. But these are the people at war. Which is why I think we could probably do some serious damage with this one. Oh, we got a prisoner. Hey! We captured a prisoner and 3 others. Holy shit. Wow. I love that the Morrowind music started playing when we moved to Morrowind. That's good. What about, like, What's all this here? This is House Talvani. It'll take him a while to get over here. Oh, Sadrith Mora. It would take him a while to get over here to reinforce, but there might already be a lot of stuff here. Sweaty, tired, and in need of food. A long day of training with the troops is coming to an end. As Grignr searches for a place in camp, Grignr spots an old abandoned castle. That is where I declare. That is why we will make camp tonight. Of course. Let's venture inside. The upper floors may have 75 gold. They did not. We only find trinkets and baubles. Unfortunate. Okay. This is dangerous, isn't it? How many troops you got? Oh, that's attacking House Talvani proper. They could just drop a rally point like there and just swoop in. All right, let's forget about that then. Let's go for some of these smaller places. Hello. What are you doing? What's this though? They had 4,000 troops. That's my bad. Wow. Okay, that's unfortunate, but to be expected, really. We lost another 37 gold. Don't get too ahead of yourself here. This is still horribly dangerous, right? I'll burn this one down. Oh, for God's sake. No, piss off. No. Our Dragon Court Exaltation. Amazing. Get out of here. We've got to take some money back, for Christ's sake. 24 gold. Hooray. I think Morrowind is going to be very ripe for the picking. At some point. I feel like now it's a little bit too dangerous. Oh, my God. These hit and run tactics. Come on, get out, get out. Oh! His name is Grignr, the well-spoken son. Oh, I'm going to name you Grignr. Let you grow strong and wise. Oh, that is a temple there we could hit. Get out! Oh! Nakan Obar, my prisoner, claims that he has an emergency stash of oil items and gold hidden in the wilderness and tells me that he will tell me the location if I were to release him. Tell me the location and you are free. There was no horde. We were betrayed. We were lied to. There's a city there that hasn't... Oh, no, it has been raided. All right, never mind, I suppose. We've got that one there, which we could try. Is that there? Oh! As I'm enjoying dinner and a full cup of beer, I feel a curious sensation in my throat. It doesn't take long before I'm clawing up my neck, trying to breathe, to scream, to get any air past my swollen and bleeding throat. As my consciousness fades, I see the blood and skin under my nails. I'm going to have to wash that off. How unseemly. Grignr was poisoned. He was poisoned. I think we all know who he was poisoned by. It was almost certainly that dark elf whose party we ruined. I had so much more to live for. And now the game is playing in the background as this popped up, and now I may have just lost all the troops because of some bullshit UI pop-up, but never mind. Clan head Grignr I died at age 74. An old man, he lived a long and fulfilling life, and you know what? I absolutely bloody agree. It was so rocky. It was so rocky, and we have brought it back. Clan head Grignr Dragonspeaker ascends to the throne. Having mastered many skills, he is sure to be admired by his subjects. Staggering. We actually can raid this one by the looks of it. Staggering. Amazing. Superb. Insane. Even. My man has done it. Bring the troops back. We've captured a load of wives. I think we'll make far more money than it appears. Because of... What, like, leave, though? Unable to raid across sea. What the fuck do you mean, unable to raid across sea? Oh, so our raiders are trapped in Morrowind. That's hilarious. We could send them back to Winterhold and see if we can disband them. Can we even get out of Morrowind? No. Okay. Sit there then, I guess. We physically cannot leave. I can't disband the army either. Oh, well, that's some real bullshit, isn't it? Obviously, we'll go Marshal because he is a Grignr. I guess we'll go Marshal because he's a Grignr. 16 Marshal, though. Clearly, the boy has a passion for it. And then we've got to go sea raids and get them home because they're now trapped in Morrowind. That's a bit silly. That is a bit silly, but never mind. Okay, whatever. Fine. I see. I understand. We've got a lot of people we can ransom out. Small bell beaker. Oh, you have an artifact. Oh. Cool. Learning +1. Well... Doesn't help because the Grignr clan are idiots, but now we continue the story as clan head Grignr Dragonspeaker, an insane zealot, the game's words, not mine. A man who is trusting, much like his father, but he is a zealot and he is brave. He will defend this. He's also vastly strengthened. He's hale, he's athletic, he doesn't have quite the monstrous, almost godly strength given to his father by, I can only presume, Lorcan. But he is pretty good, and he's got some knowledge to back it up. Maybe this is the guy that helps reform the religion a little bit. Maybe tries to bring that together. He's going to carry on with his father's legacy of raiding, because of course he's got a big aptitude for that one. His heir is Grignr Dragonspeaker's daughter, Grignerson. Wow, she's also vastly strengthened, but she, if you remember, was the one trained by original Grignr himself. So she has a lot going for her, I think. She's compassionate, cynical, and chaste. Compassionate maybe doesn't suit a raid leader. Maybe it's kind of your money or your life situation. I'm not sure. But I'm open to suggestions for where we go next. I'm so glad we bought that. I'm so glad I saw it, went with it. I was so close to giving up. But look at what we've got from it now. We've got the start of a bustling realm. Join me next time. Probably tomorrow, presuming I've got internet.